Hey everyone, it's Erin here, and I am here filming a setup for October 14th through whatever the last day, the 20th. And I am using the Scribble Prints Co. Beetlejuice kit. I thought that my other colors weren't as vibrant, so I got this, and then I'm also using some foil overlays from Crest Press and from Scribble Prints Co. So I am sorry in advance if I sniffle at all. I will try to keep that out of my recording, but I am feeling very under the weather right now. It is the first day of me feeling sick, and it has just hit me like a ton of bricks over the course of the day. So you might be able to hear that in my voice a little bit. I've had a scratchy throat, and it has progressively gotten towards my sinuses, so I'm not feeling great, but I feel like if I wait any longer to do this voiceover, well, first of all, I won't get this video out on time, or quote unquote out on time. I'm also using these headers from Crest Press that came with a bunch of the kits that I got before she went out of business. Or I don't know if she like technically went out of business, but she's like not selling currently. So I picked up a bunch of stuff from that shop before that happened. So I thought that the black washi not washi, glitter headers went really well. So I decided to go with that. Like I said, I have some foil overlays. So I use some foil overlays from Scribble Prints Co. So the square boxes and the like paint situation that you see on Beetlejuice over there, that is from Scribble Prints Co. And then these stars are from Crest Press. So I'm going to start by building my sidebar. I use this solid silver washi with white bows from Simply Gilded, and I build up my washi. I didn't really know what to put for a header there, and I didn't think there was enough room for a header. Although last week there felt like enough room, and I used the same kit, so I honestly don't know what I've been doing with these sidebars. So far it's working reasonably well at this point, so it is what it is. So I'm using habit trackers to track my physical therapy, and then walking Malia, my dog, because that helps with my physical therapy. And then I'm also marking in my dinners as well. And then I use the space over on the sidebar to mark how long until Halloween. So I'm really excited, really excited about Halloween. So I put down a couple of these full box, actually all the full boxes, because I kind of knew where I wanted them to go at this point. And then I've also put in the work headers that come with the kit. And I stopped working on Friday, so I think I put down work headers a little too far in advance because I didn't know if I would like a Friday schedule, but I don't, FYI. So I really need to stop putting down work labels then on my Fridays. Sorry, I'm a little, as you guys know, I'm under the weather, so I'm a little all over the place. So sorry in advance if that's if you guys can tell. And then that box overlay is also from Crest Press, which I showed you guys in the beginning, and the bottom stars are from Crest Press as well. So I get my foil out so that I can put some foil over some of these full boxes. I don't get foil items all that often, so I really thought that jazzing it up for October would like that I would really like that, and I do like that, but now I think I'm like kind of stuck on foiling, and I don't want to spend more money on foil overlays, but I think I might have to, just because I don't know if I'm addicted at this point or whatever, but all of these things all of these foil overlays I got on sale. So now I'm like, oh, but they're not on sale all the time. So now I need to kind of figure out what I'm going to do, but I'm a little foil addicted. So on Monday I start by marking a day off with a munchkin because that was, I'm not going to say the federal holiday name. I'm going to call it Indigenous Peoples Day because I do not agree with the name of the federal holiday. So I marked that with a munchkin. I used a Sweet Bean Plans planner with an upload script from Scribble Prints Co. to mark that my video was going live. I used a Fox and Cactus box for marking garden and yard work. My husband helped me a lot this day because he ended up having the day off also, which was shocking to us, to be honest. And then we watched Spider-Man 2. We both took a really long nap. It was a really good day off. So we took a nap, and then all of the animals came into our bed. So we just had some family cuddle session. So I marked that with a script from Scribble Prints Co. as well. And that pillow, by the way, is from Sticky Committee. So I mark in that I was working on referrals all day. I have a project at work where we do a lot of referring to each other, and I am doing a lot of some data analysis regarding that. So it's been a kind of a long couple of weeks working on that. I use this sticker to mark off dropping off all of the orders, and then I have physical therapy appointment after that. It was kind of a long physical therapy appointment and pretty exhausting, but that's okay. It's worth it at the end of the day. So I mark in with a munchkin that I was decluttering because my mother-in-law was coming the next day, so I needed to clean up all that evening, and I did laundry all day. I did, I don't know, three loads, I think, of laundry. So I marked that in with an icon from Scribble Prints Co. I marked in laundry all day. I also filmed my November setup this day, so I used a sticker from the kit to mark that. And then I use a girl on her laptop from Simply a Mess to mark that I was editing that video. No, I was editing the... I was editing the memory keeping video because tomorrow, the next day that I'm planning is Wednesday, so that makes sense. I had to take out the trash and recycling that morning, so sorry, I was catching up on my sidebar. So I used a Fox and Pip sticker to mark taking out the trash and recycling, and then I used a Once More with Love coffee cup that looks like a mummy and a coffee run script from Scribble Prints Co. to mark that I really needed coffee this morning. I then use a half box to mark clean because I did clean a bunch that day, and I marked in with a foiled YouTube sticker play button that my Erin Condren video went live, and then I used a Sweet Bean Plan pencil to mark that I was designing annual kits, and I didn't like how I wrote design, so I just brought in a sticker that I made with my script for design. If you can hear that, those are my animals, and I'm so sorry. Okay, and then I wanted to mark that my mother-in-law arrived, so I marked that with a half box and the Andrea Munchkin thing going. Yay! So I wanted to mark that she was here. She came in a little bit late, but it was okay. We had a nice late dinner. In the morning on Thursday, I just cleaned up my inbox, and I took the rest of the day off because of doctor's appointments and because Shelly was here. So I marked in physical therapy with third box and a circle icon from Scribble Prints Co. And then I had an issue where my scar opened up and it started bleeding, so I had to go downstairs from the physical therapy area to see my doctor, just so that he could check it out, make sure nothing is infected, because I have a history of getting infections, so we're just being extremely cautious for that. I mark in that I was editing my November plan with me with this sweeping planner, Halloween planner, and a script from Magic Prince Co. And then I'm going to get some washi because I didn't have enough things to fill up this space. So I use this white with silver bow washi from Simply Gilded. I also marked in that I got some Scribble Prince Co. Happy Mail, so I marked that in with their icon. And then I used a Love Shira, who is no longer in business, unfortunately. I used a silhouette cut sticker to mark that I was cutting orders after that. Moving on to Friday, I had to drive my husband to work because, again, my mother-in-law was in town, so we wanted to make sure that she had a car that she could use throughout the day, so I dropped him off at work. And then I went to get groceries and get Starbucks and go to Michael's. It was a fairly productive day that day. And I used this Starbucks Run sticker, which is a silver foil from Scribble Prince Co. I used an emoji to mark that I got my frames from Michael's so that I could make a collage in our living room. I haven't done it yet, but I think it's going to look good. And then we watched movies with his mom, and then I went upstairs to watch the Shane and Jeffrey Part 4 series, so I used a munchkin with hearts to mark that I watched that. And then I uploaded my November plan with me, so I marked that in for that evening. Oh, I pulled up the planner time because I wanted to mark that later because I didn't really work in my planner. I just uploaded the video, so I marked that in with an icon. And my cats are driving me nuts. I am so sorry that you can hear anything that their tail is hitting right now and knocking over. Okay, well, I hope that thank God this is almost over because my voice is absolutely killing me at this point. So I used another sticky committee to mark that we slept in this weekend. And by sleep in, I mean like, I don't know, 8 o'clock. That's our typical sleep in. And then I marked the ski show with a munchkin because I don't have any skiing emojis or anything like that. So I don't know if they make them. I'll have to look around to see who makes skiing icons or characters or anything like that. But we went to the ski show to purchase my husband's ski equipment for this year. We've been renting, but now that we're going to be here full time for a couple years, we wanted to make sure that we purchased some ski equipment because it ends up being cheaper in the long run for us. It was also his Christmas present from both me and my parents and his parents to get a bunch of this equipment. So, and then we visited a pumpkin patch. I only have this in rose gold, so I had to go with the rose gold because I'm not going to visit a pumpkin patch any other time. But the sticker to the right of that is from Paper Chic Plans. And then I use a Magic Prince Co. Football for the USF football game. And then we had movie night with his mom again. And then we had a family cuddle session again in the morning. Well, I did at least with the animals. No, he did also because he is switching to nights on Sunday night. So he had the morning off. So we had a family cuddle session again. I marked in the planner time that I previously had on that Friday. And then we went apple picking, and I didn't have a character for that, so I just marked it in with a skull. And then I did a dip manicure at home, which I got from Amazon, and it actually turned out really good, so I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. And then I filled orders and then marked in that Tyler started nights, which I'll tell you, I am not at all thrilled that he's working nights this week. Um, but I guess it's kind of a good thing because now he's not exposed to me as long. So now he uh, hopefully won't get sick because being sick sucks, let me tell you. Um, so here's the final wiggle, and then I show you guys what I used in the kit, and then not mark in, I put down some of the deco on the top because it felt a little blank. So thanks for watching. Sorry that I'm a mess, and I will see you on Friday. Bye, everyone.